From the WBBZ-TV studio in the Eastern Hills Mall, it's time to play, where two teams come together in a battle of wits to determine who will leave with bragging rights. And now, here's your host, John DeShullo, with today's two teams.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you very much. We had so much fun with all the gang that was here on the last episode of Bragging Rights. We invited them back for this edition of Bragging Rights. How about that? Right here at WBBZ. And do you know why? Because we are the official station of summer fun. Right. Say hi to Cocktails and Cream Puffs. They're here from Buffalo, New York. Take a look at your shirt there to make sure I was all set. And they are playing against Betsy Carmichael's Late Night Bingo. And because I can't get enough of her, Betsy Carmichael is our guest scorekeeper.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. So wonderful to be back, dear.
Oh, Betsy, it's so good to have you back.
Oh, thank you, John.
You're welcome.
You're going to have to drag me out of here kicking and screaming.
Did you say drag? I didn't hear that. All right. Now,
what are you insinuating, dear?
I'm not insinuating anything, Betsy. I do want to know about your show. Talk to me about Late Night Bingo.
Well, dears, Late Night Bingo was such a success by O'Connell and Company at the Park School that we're bringing it back for 2 weekends, dears. 8 shows, 2 weekends, May, dear, June 18th through June 28th, dear. And you can go to o'connellandcompany.com and get your tickets today, dear.
Don't wait a single minute, and we're going to find out all about that show with the cast members who are here and all about how you can win prizes at Late Night Bingo. But first, we're going to say hi to the team captain over here for Cocktails and Cream Puffs. Welcome back.
Yes, I'm Gary Andrew Stiglitz, and I'm representing Cocktails and Cream Puffs. We are a podcast which airs every Monday on pride48.com on the internet. You can get on that for free. You can get to it through www.cocktailsandcreampuffs.com.
We have that website. We'll take a look right at it. This is what it looks like, and tell us what we'll find.
Well, we are a comedy pop culture podcast, and we are heard in over 100 countries. We've been doing it for over 5 years now, and we've been nominated for podcast awards from the People's Choice Awards every year for the last 5 years, and it's a pretty wonderful thing.
Now, because you were on a previous edition of Bragging Rights and you won, if you win this time, you're going to play for a charity. Tell us that charity.
That is going to be the Pride Center of Western New York.
All right, good for you. And who did you bring on the team?
I brought Matt Crean-Higgins and Wendy Cameron.
Welcome back, Matt and Wendy. We'll talk to you in a little bit. Thanks you, Gary, for being here. And we're going to come over now and say hi to
Corey Bieber.
Hello, Corey. Welcome back.
Thanks.
And Late Night Bingo, Betsy's cheering you in the back. She's very excited to have you back. It's an exciting show, isn't it?
It's very exciting. It's very interactive. You get to play bingo. It's hysterical. Lots of good jokes and everything.
And where is the theater that you can go and see the show at?
It's at Park School on Harlem in Maine.
And it's not that far from anywhere in Western New York.
No, not at all.
So if you're looking for some fun this summer, because we're the official station of summer fun, this is one of the places you can go.
Exactly. June 18th through the 28th.
Good for you. All right. Betsy, made sure you get all the plugs in. Who did you bring with you back on the team?
This is Ryan Kaminsky and Jerry Mosey.
All right, Ryan and Jerry, thanks for being here. This is how we play Bragging Rights. We flipped a coin. The blue team is going to start this time around. We'll see if you can get victory out of this game. We're playing for points on the board, 10 in the first, 20 in the second, 30 in the third. That's what each question is worth. And the lovely Betsy Carmichael standing at the scoreboard, trivia board. You want to get your X's or your O's team across, up, and down, or diagonal for a bonus of 50 points. We've had a lot of bonus points lately. That's how we play Bragging Rights. And if you win, you will become eligible to win 3 smart TVs from Dirt Cheap TV. Corey, you are up first. It's time to pick a game piece. Corey, over here. I know you're having fun.
Sorry.
That's okay. Pick a game piece, please.
D4.
Was it something I said?
No.
D4, Betsy.
There you are, dear. I feel it's a lucky one.
I hope so. In 1961, You don't remember that year. Jerry, maybe you, I don't remember.
Maybe.
Maybe. In 1961, who surpassed Babe Ruth's record of 60 home runs in one season? A, Hank Aaron, B, Roger Maris, or C, Harmon Killebrew?
B.
B. They said that quickly, Betsy. Are they correct?
Yes, dear.
You know, they're baseball, those bingo players. Gary, next.
D1.
D1 is right at the top.
Yeah.
You look good there, Betsy. Here we go. What are the warm winds that blow off the Rocky Mountains called? A, Chinooks, B, Pingos, or C, Squalls?
A, Chinooks.
A is the answer, Betsy.
Yes, dear. I used to call my hot flashes the Chinook. I feel a Chinook coming on right now, dear.
Funny, I do too. Corey, you're next.
C3.
Good, C3 it is. At the age of 42, who was the youngest president in United States history? A, Theodore Roosevelt, B, James Madison, or C, John F. Kennedy?
Roosevelt, A.
A. Betsy?
That is correct, dear.
Most people, because Jerry, you said Kennedy. Most people may have gone with John F. Kennedy. He was young too, but Theodore Roosevelt was 43.
John was the youngest elected president, dear.
That's it, Betsy, youngest elected president. Thank you very much for clarity on that. This is the last question in this round. Gary, pick a game piece.
I think we're going to go with A1.
Like the steak sauce, A1. Where would you be if you were smack in the middle of Plock, P-L-O-C-K? Would you be A, on the moon, B, in Ukraine, or C, in Poland? Plock.
We're going to go with Poland.
C.
That is correct, dear. Oh, John, I was stuck in Plock coming over here today, dear. It was not nice at all, dear.
It's that traffic on Main and Transit is
horrible,
very tough.
dear. Where are you trying to go?
I'll tell you where we're trying to go. We're going to try to go and find a commercial break in a minute. But first, we need to know what the score is, Betsy.
Oh, dear, the score is 20-20, dear.
It's a tie score. Who will win the game? We'll find out when Bragging Rights continues right after this.
You gotta work what you got. If it's a little or a lot, shake your bottom and wiggle your top.
Hey, there you go. Joe Malucci. Joe Malucci and the band picking all that music right off of the Cocktails and Cream Puffs website.
Yes,
How about
dear.
that, Betsy?
Yes, dear.
Betsy, tell us about the show, because how did it get written?
Well, you see, dear, my manager and my good friend Joey Buhecker and Mary Kate O'Connell sat down and said, we need to get you back on stage, dears.
Need to.
Yes, it's been a long time since I was at the Ed Sullivan Theater, dears. But so instead, they wrote me a bingo show, since I am the first lady of bingo, dear. You know, I competed on the Olympics for bingo for the Americans, dear.
Didn't know they had such a sport.
They did, dear, they did. So we brought a bingo show to Amherst, dear, and people just love it.
You can't get enough of Betsy Carmichael. And when is the show?
But you can
Betsy?
try, dear. You can try.
You know, and during the break, Betsy was showing us her legs. It was
yes,
rather...
dear. Look at these gams, dear. It's like Miss Piggy from the Great Muppet Caper.
Unbelievable. When is this show, Betsy? I can't wait to go.
Oh, that show, dear.
Yes, your show.
Well, it's June 18th through June 28th. 8 shows, dear, and we'd love to see you there.
I may come and I'm going to play bingo. How's
Please come, dear.
I will.
Please
I won't
be
say
my
it to you.
guest.
Thank you very much. What is the website that we can find out more about it?
You can go to o'connellandcompany.com, dears, and you can get all your tickets there.
Every single one of them. And you
Yes.
can't wait a single second. You log on tonight if you're watching. The game portion of Bragging Rights continues with Cocktails and Cream Puffs on the red side. Say hi to these ladies and gentlemen. And on the blue side, we have our good friends from Late Night Bingo. Betsy Carmichael's Late Night Bingo. It's all good-spirited fun. I'm going to come over and meet the next member of the team. We welcome back
Ryan Kaminsky.
Ryan. You having a good time?
Yeah, great show.
Yep, it's a great show. How do you compete with Betsy Carmichael on stage? You don't.
You don't. No.
I think that pretty much sums it up.
Yeah, pretty much.
There you go. Well, thanks for participating here on Bragging Rights, and we're going to come over and say hi again to
Matt Crean-Higgins.
Matt, Western New York is, not only with your website, but a lot of cultural organizations really are getting their roots together here in Western New York. It's a whole great thing that Buffalo has, a great vibe now.
Yeah, it's definitely an exciting time to be here. People have always thought of Buffalo, I think, as a smaller city, but I think that we're really coming into our own, and we have tons of stuff going on. On any given night, I think that you can find over 5 things that you want to do, and I think it's a great thing that now we're not just looking for things to do, we're actually choosing amongst things to do.
Now, we should mention, in full disclosure, you have a very famous family connection.
Sure. I am the nephew and godson of Congressman Brian Higgins. Yep.
And he's done great things for the waterfront and on all over Western New York.
He was my grandparents' pride and joy, certainly. We try not to think that they liked him best.
No, they like you too, man.
I'm sure.
Yeah. All right, so that's how we're playing Bragging Rights with all these great folks that are on stage with us. Betsy Carmichael, what is the score as we begin round 2?
Oh, John, dear, the score is tied, dear, 20-20.
20-20. Each question, Betsy, is worth 20 points in this round. So
Oh, dear.
Yeah, we're going to start with your friends at Late Night Bingo. Corey, pick a game piece, please.
We are going to go with C1.
At the top. Question 5. What was the Beatles' first film? A, Yellow Submarine, B, A Hard Day's Night, or C, Abbey Road? Corey?
We're going to go with Hard Day's Night.
B.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Oh, dear. That Ringo just gave me happy pants when I was a young girl. Blue eyes.
Who did? Yes, exactly. Ringo. Gary?
Yes. We're going to go with C2.
C2.
Yeah.
What character did McLean Stevenson play on MASH? A, Colonel Blake, B, Father Mulcahy, or C, Major Burns?
Colonel Blake.
Colonel Blake, yeah. He played Colonel Blake.
Gary says Colonel Blake, Betsy.
Yes, dear, Colonel Blake.
MASH every weeknight at 7 and 7:30 right here on your hometown MeTV station.
You know,
Corey?
John, they used to call me Hot Lips, dear.
And, Betsy, some may still.
You.
Corey, you're next.
We're going to go with B3.
B3, he said. What group featured Danny, Donnie, Joe, Jonathan, and Jordan? A, One Direction, B, the Jonas Brothers, or C, New Kids on the Block?
C.
New Kids on the Block.
Yes, dear, you're hanging tough, dear. New Kids on the Block.
These teams are on fire here, Betsy, here tonight. As are you. Gary, you're next.
We're going to go with A3.
A3.
Yeah.
What is the oldest marathon race in the United States? A, the Boston Marathon, B, the New York Marathon, or C, Bay to Breakers in San Francisco? No. Oldest.
People want to say Boston, but maybe it's C because it's like the non.
We'll go with that one, right?
Do the C.
We'll go with Beta Breakers, C.
C.
No, dears. No, it's Boston, dears.
Yeah, Boston Marathon.
Obvious, yeah.
All right, a very popular event out there. Corey, you're next.
That's what we meant.
A3.
A3. Question 9. Who said winning isn't everything, it's the only thing?
Me, dear. Me.
A, Bear Bryant, B, Don Shula, or C, Vince Lombardi?
Vince Lombardi.
Vince Lombardi.
Yes, dear. He did.
Great football coach for the Green Bay Packers. Gary.
We're going to go with D3.
D3. We're going to see if you can get the block on that. Last question in this round. Although he recorded many songs under his own name, what country singer also used the name Luke the Drifter? Country singer. A, Hank Williams, B, Conway Twitty, or C, Johnny Cash?
Luke the Drifter. I've never heard this before.
No.
Want to say Conway Twitty?
Sure.
Conway Twitty.
Conway Twitty.
No, dear, you just wanted to say that name, didn't you, dear? It's Hank Williams, dear.
My guess is, do we have country music on the Cocktails and Cream Puffs website?
Not normally, but I'm sure some of the Creamies are country music fans.
There you go.
Yeah.
Betsy, what is the score as we end this round?
Well, dear, the red team, which is Cocktails and Cream Puffs, is at 40 points, dear. And Betsy Carmichael's Late Night Bingo is at 80 points, dear.
They've pulled ahead. We'll see if they can hold the lead when we come back right after this.
Bragging Rights on WBBZ-TV, your hometown television station, will continue after this from our sponsors.
We're enjoying some great music from the website from one of our teams we'll introduce you to in just a little bit. We welcome you back to Bragging Rights. We have two great teams competing here. Lots of fun on the show tonight. And we have on the blue side, Late Night Bingo. Betsy Carmichael's Late Night Bingo. The show is coming up at O'Connell & Company Theater, and they're playing against Cocktails and Cream Puffs. And we'll come over now and meet the member of the team that's been you've been so active, Jerry, in this.
I have. This could be the last show I'm ever on. You know, when you get to
me too, Jerry.
When you get to be this age, you stay active as long as you can.
And now you're active. You're in the show, but you also teach.
I do. I teach at Niagara University as a professor, obviously, and actually also taught at Medaille College many years ago.
There you go. We have Chris Musial, our GM over there, is an alum from Medaille. We do great things with Medaille. It's a great school, and so's Niagara.
Yeah, they both are. They both are. They're great schools. We're getting some fine young people coming to the colleges and graduating and doing well in the business and education world.
All right. Well, good luck and congratulations to you with all your education career. And over here we have the lovely
Wendy Cameron.
Hello, Wendy Cameron.
Hi.
Now, where are you from? Because your accent does not sound like a Western New York accent.
I'm from the deep south, Australia.
And that would be?
Australia.
Wow, what brought you to Western New York?
I got married in Vegas.
Ooh.
Seemed like a good idea at the time, but
we're spilling it all here, Wendy, aren't we, on Bragging Rights?
He's gone now. Thank
It happens. Yeah.
Did you know that Cocktails and Cream Puffs is free on iTunes?
I know now.
Yeah, and you can go and you can get the whole back catalog, all 338 episodes, free on iTunes.
And what is that website again, Wendy?
Cocktailsandcreampuffs.com.
You said it so well.
And remember, we will hunt you down like dogs.
Like dogs, I know. Or cats, whatever they have. And Betsy Carmichael is over there from our Late Night Bingo show. Betsy, what is the score as we begin round 3?
Oh, dear, the score is Cocktails and Cream Puffs 40 and Late Night Bingo 80. Don't screw it up, dears.
We'll see if they can keep that lead. And Corey, you are up next.
Okay, we would like the D3.
The D3?
Yes.
You're going to try to get 50 bonus points with this question. Which of these 3 countries is not larger in size than the United States? A, Australia, B, Canada, or C, China? Not larger in size. Australia, Canada, or China?
We're going to go with A.
Australia.
Yes, dear, the dingo got your answer.
And just like bingo, you got all your O's going across. Congratulations, Late Night Bingo. You have a bonus of 50 points.
Look at that.
Now, we're going to clear the board. Wave those magic arms, Betsy. Clearing the board. Oh, so good, so good. We're going to keep the score the same, but you now have a clean slate to pick from. Gary, don't give up hope.
No, we're not giving up.
Good.
B2.
B2. For 30 points, what color is a great egret? A, gray, B, blue, or C, white?
We're gonna go with white.
They're going to go with C, Betsy.
Dear egrets, I've had a few, dear. Yes, it is white, dear.
And then again, too few to mention.
We have to pay for it if you continue, John.
Thank you. What is the show, Betsy, that you're in? I forgot.
It's Betsy Carmichael's Late Night Bingo and Stand-Up, dear.
And Corey, you're in that show.
I am.
Yeah, and it's coming up when? June?
18th through the 28th.
Pick a game piece, Corey.
We are gonna C3.
C3.
Yes, dear.
In what industry did John D. Rockefeller make his fortune? A, oil, B, real estate, or C, shipping?
A.
A.
Yes, dear, it's oil, dear.
Yes. Gary, Matt, and Wendy, you play music on Cocktails and Cream Puffs.
Sometimes, sure.
And sometimes you do, and sometimes you don't. There's
Sure.
all kinds of content.
Sure.
Comedy.
Yeah, it's comedy. It's pop culture, comedy. We have, actually, we have a live chat room that people from around the world, actually. Sometimes people who are in Australia or New Zealand, they're on their way to work and on the bus or whatnot, and they're actually actively participating in the show.
So maybe this artist you might be familiar with in this question, but you need to pick a game piece first.
We're going to pick B3.
Okay, B3 it is over there, Betsy. Whitney Houston
Yeah?
made the most famous recording of the song I Will Always Love You. Who wrote the song?
Dolly Parton.
Yes, dear.
Paul Anka.
Those
B,
twin
Paul McCartney, or
44s,
C,
dear.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly
Yes,
Parton.
yes, dear.
I knew that you would know that. See, I sensed it. Sure. Betsy Carmichael from Betsy Carmichael's Late Night Bingo. What is the final score?
Oh, dear John, the final score is 100 Cocktails and Cream Puffs and 160 Late Night Bingo.
The Late Night Bingo claims victory. Congratulations. Well, just like in the last time you were here, we're going to send you guys this time for some fun at Grand Island Fun Center to play miniature golf. And you know what? You'll be joining your friends now because now you too get $5 coupons to Theodore's Red Hots to enjoy some hot dogs and frings.
Wonderful.
Hey, Betsy Carmichael. We're the official station of Summer Fun here at WBBZ-TV, and you are a lot of fun.
Oh, me, dear.
Yes.
I was thinking about that summer fun in my bikini, dear.
And, you know, just the vision of that, I'm not going there. But give us the dates and times of your show and the website, please.
Dear, one more time. Betsy Carmichael's Late Night Bingo runs at the Park School for O'Connell and Company from June 18th to June 28th, dear.
And
thank you, John.
You're welcome. Thank you, and thank you for organizing these great teams. If you'd like to join us on this great show, go to WBBZ.TV. Sign right up. We want to see you right here on WBBZ-TV. We'll see you next time, everybody.